people know very well about speaking interview, and in speaking interview, usually we have different aspects of speaking interview. So the problem is always with us whenever we want to speak in our speaking interview. So sometimes we are not able to speak. This is really a great problem whenever we are in some certain situation, like there is interview, and in interview you have to answer the questions. You have to speak on a given topic. This is the requirement of IELTS speaking interview. So we are going to discuss about all the parts of speaking interview. First of all, we are going to talk about speaking skill. So when sometimes we are speaking and we are speaking on a given topic, there are long pauses. So these long pauses are also the problem. Then there is a problem of vocabulary. So sometimes we are unable to speak on different topics. And if we move forward, if we talk about the structures of the language, so most of the time students are struggling with the structures of the language. And what is the reason behind this? Is that the students are not having knowledge about the variety of structures in the language. So then there is hesitation. The students face problem while talking. They face great hesitation even to give ideas on common day-to-day English language speaking topics. Then there is a problem of pronunciation. So students most of the time, especially the non-native speakers, like Pakistan and other countries who are not native speaker, so they mispronounce the words. Like we can take different examples, like in Urdu, we say word for tajweez. So what is the word for tajweez? Anybody? Suggestion? Yes, the word student has used suggestion. So actually the pronunciation of the word suggestion is not the suggestion, it is suggestion. Suggestion. No, this is not the difference. This is wrong pronunciation. American and British pronunciation is a different thing, but the pronunciation is exact, not the suggestion. It is suggestion. So this is pronunciation mistake, and we non-native speakers also commit lots of mistakes while speaking. Then there is another problem, that is brainstorming. So if we talk about brainstorming, that is really a creative thing. When you get some topic, you brainstorm, you think, you explore the ideas about the given topic. Then you use different points, you write down on your page or note making. So in your cue card topic, so you are unable to make some of the points, you are unable to utilize them. Then there is a problem of tense. So what we can say the problem of tense is students say, I complete my FSC last year. So instead of saying I completed, student use I complete. So first form instead of third form or second form, sorry. Okay. So for the past event, we use completed, or you may say I have completed, I had completed. So I have done, whatever it is. So this is a wrong way of using tenses and sentences, like you use the wrong form. We are talking with each other. So this is again a mistake I have written here just for an example. So we are talking with each other. We talked with each other. We were talking with each other. So we can use these words. So in IELTS speaking interview, most of the time, new students are unaware about the different aspects and the parts of the speaking interview. The speaking interview is having three parts: part 1, part 2, and part 3. In part 1, there will be 4 to 5 questions about day-to-day topics like shopping, like neighbors, like newspaper, like studies, and then there will be a cue card. You will have to speak for 2 minutes on that topic. It can be describe a teacher you like. When did you meet him? Why do you particularly remember this teacher? And what are the positive qualities of that teacher? Why you like this teacher? So in this way, there will be a cue card topic like this, and you will receive the topic. If you are appearing online, you will see the topic on screen, and you will get 60 seconds to make note making, and then you have to speak for 2 to 3 minutes. And after a cue card, there will be the part 3. In part 3, you will be asked further question about part 2. So according to the part 2 topic, you will be asked question about your part 2 topic. So these questions will be of abstract nature, somewhat a little bit difficult for common student. Otherwise, these questions will be of common interest. So if we see, so what you actually have to do in speaking part 2, speak for 1 to 2 minutes. I recommend 2 to 3 minutes. Describe something like a person, place, event, animal. That's essentially all you need to do. You cannot speak for less than 1 minute, okay? And you cannot go off topic. So just describe something according to the information on the cue card. So this can't happen that you get the topic and you speak according to your wish and choice. The stuff in your speaking should be according to the task. Not, you cannot go off topic. Like you get the topic, describe a historical place that you know about. You should say what the place is, where it is located, what's the historical significance of the place, and describe your experience of the place. So what you will do, you make note making for 1 minute. You will determine, so like this, historical place. Describe historical place. You will talk about the whole as different aspects of the cue card. Then what the place is, you will write down the word, some words here. What is the place? Lahore Fort, historical building, okay, and the tourist attraction, where it is located in Lahore, in old part of Lahore, and historical significance. What is the historical significance of the place? So you will tell that it is a fort built by Muslim emperor for safety and security as a war tactic. Okay, and describe your experience of the place. So you will tell that enjoyed a lot, learned lots of new things about the place, and the company of friends that you may be with your friends, with your family members when you visited there at that place. So you will tell about your experience. So in this way, you will receive the topic and you have to plan for 1 minute and you will have to speak for 2 to 3 minutes. Then we have some guidelines for you, like if you get any topic. So first thing, you will see what is the basic message. Describe a website you often browse. So this is basic topic. Then 3 things to talk about. What is it? How long have you been using it? And detailed information about the website. And explain why you often browse this website. As you get the topic, you will be having 1 minute, 60-second total. So you will make hints on the topic, short. Like if you like this, I have one example for you. This one. Website professional, original colors, online shopping easy, online shopping is with great variety. You can purchase in minutes, size variety, and you can make choice at home with family and even with grandmother. So these are the points I have written with one line, but you will write just short word. Okay, if you want to say that website is professional, so just like PROFS only. Okay, if you want to tell that shopping sometimes costly, so just write cost COST. Okay, so in this way you will use the short words, and then you will do this note making. Okay, then this is very important element, that don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. Speak slowly. Use intonation. Follow your notes. If you do these things, you will give yourself good chance to speak more. So if I say, don't be nervous, what does it mean? I say, don't be nervous. Don't be nervous. If I say to students, don't be nervous, so will they stop getting nervous? No. How they will control this nervous habit? If they will practice, if they increase their knowledge about the language structures, if they will speak on variety of topics, if they will come on rostrum and do the practical speaking activities, then ultimately there are some activities, there are some sort of practical things that will make you more confident and you can control your nervousness while speaking. Speak slowly means that sometimes unconsciously, when we get the topic, we start speaking very fast. So you don't need to speak very fast. You don't need to speak very slow. You need to speak at normal space. As I am talking with you people, you can talk like this. Intonation, this is the aspect of pronunciation, but I would like to guide you that you just need proper pronunciation, not intonation. Intonation is somewhat depth idea of speaking aspect that is also related to pronunciation. And I give just simple example that it is the rise and the fall of the pitch of your voice while speaking. Okay, लहजे का उतार चढ़ाव. Follow your notes, whatever points you have made, follow them. If you will not follow your notes, you will not be able to speak more and more. If you will do these things, you will give yourself good chance to speak more and more. So how to answer part 2, Q card or long run for band 7? So if you want to get band 7s, so and how you handle the Q card? So first, make a strong background. Speak 3 to 4 sentences, spend 20 to 25 seconds. Step 2, answer the first bullet question, then answer the second bullet question, answer the third bullet question, and answer why question. Finally, at last. So this is about this topic, and you will get the same topics with different stuff, with different topics. Describe website. There can be describe a teacher, describe a place, describe a tourist attraction. Okay, describe your favorite subject. Okay, so you can receive any topic, and we will be having lots of practice tests here during the class, and we will also give you the notes about different topics. So this will be your planning. Make a strong background means I will give you some practical examples here. Describe. We need to use high class topic vocabulary. So we must use good vocabulary, not ordinary vocabulary. Okay. Then high band score vocabularies. If you want to talk about people, you can use this vocabulary. This is very good, and you will get the screenshots of this vocabulary as well. Adaptable, adventurous, affectionate, ambitious, amiable, compassionate. So what is this? These are the more advanced words when you talk about people. Okay, down to earth, charming, charismatic, extroverted, open-minded, optimistic, influencing. Have you got the idea? So if you will learn 5 to 6 words of every topic, I am going to share with you as well. Adjective to describe place, alluring, appealing, beauteous, captivating. I visited the park. The scene was captivating. So this is good vocabulary. The scene was captivating. Okay, and if we want to use, I visited Murray Hills last time, and the beautiful scenes of the nature was breathtaking landscapes. Okay. Adjective to describe gifts, like that was really a wonderful, charming gift that my cousin gave me on my last birthday. Okay, so that was precious for me because he was the only friend who gave me, who presented me this. Have you got that? So in this way, you will use different vocabulary words. So adjective to describe experience. That was really a wonderful experience of attending ICT Institute different lectures. And it was really dazzling for me when I saw the ICT lab fully equipped with all the equipments, 100 MB connection and headphones and systems and supporting staff, and last but not least, the best practice software. Okay, so that was really a wonderful experience of having such a perfect institute, having teaching facilities, having software for practice, having lab for practice, having lab support assistants, and having practical approach towards teaching of IELTS. So that was really a wonderful experience for me. Okay. Adjective to describe activity, adventurous, remarkable, outstanding, encouraging, tremendous. Then adjective to describe occupations, jobs, and creative job, important, essential, okay? Interesting, exciting, well remunerated, well paid, rewarding, prestigious. So you can use these words. So adjective to describe music, cheering, comforting, encouraging, fulfilling, gladdening. Okay. Then adjective to describe TV programs, award-winning, awe-inspiring, beautifully filmed, big budget, breathtaking, okay, character-driven, festivals. Okay. Adjective to describe festivals, events, carnivals, electrifying, immersing, wanting, longing, promising, prospective. then adjective to describe education, okay, heart-wrenching, mind-numbing, and then here is some sample topic. Describe a well-known person you admire. You should say these are the cues, okay? You have to speak on such topics. And it is the practical example that will be shared with you in your official ICT WhatsApp group. You know that we share time to time different informations for your guidelines and for your learning as well. And we are also having video of the lectures as well. These videos will be uploaded on